Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play the Shivah, Hanukkah edition. We're going to the garment district to see Charming Fashion, where Jack Lauder was killed. Alright. Clothing rack was empty. I suppose Miss Lauder took everything away. Yeah, makes sense. Nothing over here. Exit. Dummy. Dressmaker's dummy. Designs. Designs for some sort of skimpy sundress with some orders attached. Alright. How can you have a skimpy well, sundresses can't really be skimpy. Anyways, this design board was the only spark of creativity left in this deserted showroom. I don't know much about fashion design, but it looked like a skirt, or maybe a large shirt. It was a poster of some blank-faced woman in a hat. There was a computer. Shelf. Paints, markers, and random junk adorned the shelf. Oh. Photo. Oh, wow. I right-clicked, but it made me come over to it. It was a photo of Miss Lauder with a post-it note saying, "Don't forget anniversary flowers." I'm guessing we don't really take anything. Yeah, no reason to take most of this stuff. I wasn't that desperate for a larger cut. I'm glad I'm poking at everything. I made a step decision not to start collecting old-fashioned posters. Alright, let's see what's on the computer. Obviously, we're going to have to figure out how to log in, I guess. Enter password for Charming Fashion Company. I don't know. There's not even a clue button here. Don't forget anniversary flowers. God, I'm really bad at these old games, by the way, so it's going to take me way longer to finish than most people. I'm going to need to find out what the password is for that, so I guess we should talk to her. Now, the only thing we can do here is talk to her, right?
Mrs. Lauder.
Oh, it's you. Come on in.
It's a nice thing that she, accepted us so quickly.
Can you tell me about your company again?
Sure. What do you want to know?
What business was your...
We were in business to fashion.
Well, I've gone through all this.
What is the...
Charm?
Sharp...
Yeah, it's based on my family, and it sounds
Sharma?
like...
I get real...
Uh...
And what happens to the...
I get... And...
I can under... Was the...
We did. It was tough at... We sell to...
Huh. Alright, well... I guess...
I'm going to leave. I'll see...
Thanks.
I could try Sharma. I'm gonna check, and see if it'll let me see Jack's, former last name. Alright. So, Jack Lauder. Contact information. No, you don't get his maiden name or anything. Of Beth Tikva. His wife. There's no way his wife's in here. Charming Fashion. Wow, Sharmos found, of all things. Alright, so there's nothing there. God, I don't know what. I keep running into dead ends for computers. Guys, I am the worst hacker alive, let me tell you. Alright, so let's go here. I'm noticing something in this game has an annoying border, and I don't want to get rid of it because the Steam achievement actually pops up here. I mean, look, the border is artificial. You can see that, right? You can see the cursor popping through. It's an artificial border created by the game. So that's why it's there. in case you were wondering about the weird black bar around. It's kind of annoying. No post-it note or anything? Nothing? It made me go over to the photo as if, like, I'm supposed to know. Don't forget anniversary flowers. But it makes it seem like as if I need to find out their anniversary, but I'm not sure how I would figure that information out. Let's try Sharma. Oh, wow. Really? All right. Ledger. Wow. All right. Joe DeMarco. A lot of personal checks. There's one there, all around the 500 range. Hired an accounting firm. Yeah, nothing weird there, although that's a nice payment for Macy's. Moto of Broadway's. Grayson Sports. Yeah, clothing store. Loose shipping. Lot more Joe DeMarco. More Joe DeMarco. I'm guessing I can go talk to Beth Tikva. Interesting. Alright, let's look at his mail. Because that's not terrible. That must be an oversight. I'm guessing I should start at the bottom. Undeliverable. Following message was undeliverable. Oh. It's been a while. Hope I got the correct email. No doubt you're surprised to hear from me. Not sure I'm writing either. I often think about what you said. It still angers me, but I can understand your motives. You looked at us and said, nothing is worse than when Jews turn their backs on one another. I can still remember that look in your eyes, sheer contempt, like we were the worst sort of scum that ever crawled out of the ocean. I love my wife, Rabbi Stone. She is my partner in everything. I regret nothing. Nothing, that is, except you. I hated you. For years, I hated you. We both did. I joined another temple with a rabbi who was willing to marry us and tried to forget about you. When I found myself in trouble and in need of guidance, I could think of nowhere else to turn. You called me a traitor once. Do you still feel that way? I've seen traitors. I've seen Jews turn their backs on other Jews. It's not pretty. It's awful. I'm not like them. Time has cooled my hatred. Has it done the same to you? I need to speak to you. I feel like I am 12 years old again, preparing for my bar mitzvah and needing help with my Torah portion. I know I didn't marry a Jewish girl or go to the temple every week or keep kosher or do many of the things we're supposed to do. But I always have known that I was Jewish. Is that enough? I'm not a traitor, Rabbi, and I've never forgotten I'm Jewish. So he tried sending that to us. Oh, and it didn't reach us because we didn't have a account yet. Oh, okay. Yeah, he sent that one. Ethan G. meeting. Okay, I got you into this. I'll get you out of this. Meeting with Joe DeMarco tonight. Do not write him any more checks until you hear from me. If he wants to play hardball, he picked the wrong guys to mess with. Well, that's Joe DeMarco. Trouble, call me now. We need to talk. The fit model, cancel it again. Can she be any more useless? We'll just have to find someone else. Don't forget we're having dinner at the Goldwaters tonight. Okay. Look at this deal. All the wire transfers lead to different places and nobody answers the phone at any of them. My accountant senses tingling. Don't panic, Jack. I'll get to the bottom of this. See you at the temple tonight. Oh, interesting. So Ethan G is who we're going to have to talk to at the temple. Oh, I'm reading to go top to bottom. Oh, okay. My bad. There must be an oversight. I'll look into it. I got those designs done. I'll send copies out to the factory. And guess what? I got them. Spent an hour on the phone with Teljudge. I got the tickets. Orchestra sheets. Office at 6. That's nice. Too bad they're dead. I mean, what? He sent that to everyone, didn't he? This is strange. The rates do seem unusually high. I'll look into it. Okay. So it seems like they tried to do a deal, and Joe DeMarco kept asking for money from them. Combine clues by driving in one on top of the other. Right? Joe DeMarco. JDM. That's got to be it. Oh. Alright. Alright. Joe's meeting with Ethan. Okay. Alright. So I've got those. I don't think I can, like, combine anymore. Alright. Anyways. Let's, we got a few options. We can go to Beth Tikva, if I look it up. Or I can talk to... Let's talk to the wife, and then I'll look up Beth Tikva. Or she'll tell me where Beth Tikva is. And, you know, we can go from there. Or she might not tell me anything, because this game may not realize that, you know, I have new things to ask
Come
about.
on in.
Have you ever heard of the name Joe DeMarco?
Joe? Joe. Yes, I've heard of Joe.
You've heard of
He was
Joe?
one of our first investors.
Oh.
Invested in Charmin?
Yes.
Why did you need an investor?
Well, we didn't have much money to start the business with.
How else do you start a
All
business?
the banks saw us as a poor risk, so we needed independent investors.
Have you ever met Joe?
Jack handled the money stuff, although I know Jack didn't like him.
Why not?
He didn't say, he just didn't like him. But we were desperate, so we had no choice.
Makes
How
sense.
did they meet each other?
I think they were introduced. At the temple of all places.
At Temple. So Joe DeMarco is Jewish?
Maybe. Why?
DeMarco is not a very Jewish name.
And that's important to you, is it?
Not to me, no. But it's certainly significant.
Joe Jewish?
Do you know anything about Ethan G meeting up with Joe DeMarco?
Ethan G? The name sounds very familiar, but I can't place it. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I see. I gotta find
Do you
out.
know if your husband did any business with a man named Ethan?
Ethan. The name sounds familiar, but I can't place it. I'm sorry. To be honest, I didn't really keep up with the business side of things. Is he involved?
Hard to say. You really think Joe DeMarco is Jewish?
I
That's
told
my
you,
question.
I have no idea.
Like, DeMarco? Really? Alright.
I'm going to leave now. I'll see what else I can discover.
I'm gonna leave.
Thanks, I guess.
God, they should have used him for the, detective voice. Alright. So, we don't actually have the next one. I guess I gotta actually look up Beth Tikva. Because I'm guessing that's where we would see Ethan, right? Or I can also look up Ethan. And I can look up Joe DeMarco. I'm gonna look up all of them and see if we get any interesting things. Alright. Beth Tikva. Really? Okay. Joe DeMarco. Excuse me? What? Oh god, that was so fucking funny. Here, have another joke. Martin Lewis converts and becomes a priest. He gives his first mass in front of a number of high-ranking priests who come for the occasion. At the end of the new priest's sermon, a cardinal goes up to congratulate him. Pastor Lewis, he said, that was very well done. You were just perfect, but next time, please don't start your sermon with Fel Goyim. Joe DeMarco resulted in 10,000 search results? What? Hold on. That's... Alright, let's see. It might be easier to... Beth Tikva. Right? That's what I looked up. Maybe I just missed the H and it wouldn't give me. There we go. There we go. There's their contact information. I don't suppose I can try an Ethan G. It probably won't give me anything, yeah. But the fact that fucking Joe DeMarco gives you 10,000 results. Is wow. That's absolutely fantastic. I did not expect that at all. They fucking got me. Upper West Side, Beth Tikva. Oh hey, yeah, this is a big one. I've been to a synagogue like this. Look at these windows. Large, tasteful, stained glass windows surveyed the synagogue from its high vantage point. Look at the tasteful thickness of it.
I suppose it's okay.
Oh, shut the fuck up. It's way better than yours.
Meh. I've seen better.
Fucking Jewish people.
Meh. I can't believe they're just leaving it here for anyone to come in and take it. They must have dozens of them in a back room somewhere.
Yeah, no, those are big things. Besides, it was too heavy. Wouldn't match my home furniture. Same thing. So to scratch it with my keys was strong, but it passed. Ethan Goldberg. How did I know? I have a friend called Ethan Goldberg. I mean, I haven't talked to him in years and years, but good to know. Ethan Goldberg, huh? So there's a door there, a window. Can we, is a rabbi in? Are we just going back there?
Yes,
You're the chief rabbi here at Beth Tikva.
I do carry that honor. So, what can I do for you, Mr.
Rabbi, actually. Rabbi Stone.
Well, fancy that.
Yeah, he's way more Jewish than
Always
I.
spare time for a fellow rabbi. What brings you to our humble synagogue?
Humble. Rabbinical approach.
You know Mr. Jack Lauder?
Should I know Mr. Jack Lauder?
Oh, you fucking.
Don't you think you should know Jack Lauder?
Why do you think so?
Wasn't he a member of your congregation?
Was he?
Don't you know your own congregation?
Am I expected to know everybody?
Well,
Are you finished?
I guess.
Wonderful.
He was a member of your congregation. He died a few days ago.
That's right. The funeral service was yesterday. I honestly don't know where my head is these days.
Up your ass.
Conducted the ceremony?
Yes, his wife insisted on it.
Did she now?
If I may ask, what is your interest in Mr. Lauder?
Aren't all matters of our flock our concern?
Well, not every matter, but still, we do what we can, don't we?
Is there anything you can tell me about Mr. Lauder?
I'm afraid not, Rabbi Stone.
What?
My congregation is rather large, and Mr. Lauder seldom attended services.
All right.
I'm sure I don't need to tell you what that's like.
You certainly don't.
All right. So, Joe Jewish?
Does the name Joe DeMarco mean anything to you?
DeMarco?
Yes.
Sounds Italian. Other than that, it means
Sounds
nothing.
Italian.
Did a Joe DeMarco ever belong to this temple?
DeMarco. That's hardly a Jewish name.
I know.
Although it's difficult to say. As I told you, it's difficult to keep track of individual congregation members.
He was an investor in Jack Lauder's company. Does that mean anything to you?
I don't know. Should it?
Goddamn
No, I suppose
fucking rabbis. Should it?
Are you familiar with an Ethan G?
Ethan G? Is that his name?
Just an initial as far as I know.
Ah, well, nothing leaps to mind, I'm afraid.
But it's Ethan Goldberg. All right. Well, I can't ask him anything
Night
from
to
my
you,
notes.
Rabbi Zelig.
Good night to you, Rabbi Stone.
All right. So how do I? How do I combine that with the photos? Can I do that? No, I can't. How do I? I'm not sure. So he's not part of the temple. Can I look up Ethan Goldberg? I mean, like, because that's most definitely him. Will I break the game if I look it up and I get an address or something? Do I have to come back to this computer every time to see if there's a thing for here? Ethan Goldberg. Also, this should give me a ton of results. Oh! Ethan Goldberg of Beth Tickville was found dead last night in a Murray Hill alleyway outside of Patty O'Hare's pub. The victim of an apparent mugging? Whoa! Alright, well... Oh, wait, no. Oh, God. I gotta look up Patty O'Hare before I know where to go. Although, I'm hoping now that... At the very least, Goldberg... Fortunately, Ethan was dead and couldn't give me any answers firsthand. Alright, I can go back to the rabbi and ask him about Goldberg now. Also, one Ethan Goldberg in all of, like, New York's connection? Come on. I'm not that Jewish and I know that's full of crap. But anyways, Patty O'Hare. I don't suppose we'll get anything from that. Oh, we will. Wow. Wow, I didn't think they still have dyes like this in Manhattan. Do not use the bathroom, Jamie. Whelp rating 1 out of 5. Alright, well, we got Patty O'Hare's place. Wow. Alright, so I guess that gives us a couple of options. We can ask his wife about Goldberg. We can go back to the synagogue and learn about Goldberg. Maybe. I don't know what the rabbi would actually tell us. But I know we can go to there. Alright, so let's start in order. Let's ask his wife about Goldberg now, and if she gives us nothing, we'll leave. Oh God, sorry.
Mrs. Lauder.
Oh, come
I'm gonna
on.
just skip past all this because we've heard this conversation before. All right, consult your notes. Goldberg.
Do you know an Ethan Goldberg?
Oh, Ethan Goldberg.
What?
Yeah, I know
Who did
him.
you think I meant when I
An
said
accountant.
Ethan G?
We used him to handle taxes and complicated documents for the business. Not full-time, just on a consultant basis. Wait, is he involved in this?
Well, he's
Not
dead.
anymore. He's dead.
What?
She's like,
Since
what?
when?
About a week or two ago. Murdered.
My God. What is happening?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Your husband was in some weird shit. All right, cool. I delivered the news, but I guess that's basically everything I can get from her. I don't know if that's part of it, if you need that at all. It seems like you don't. I'm definitely talking to the rabbi, though, now that I know the name. And then we can head over to the pub. Maybe he'll give me something that I can ask at the pub other than Goldberg.
Yes?
All right, so, Goldberg.
I was hoping
Give me.
you could tell me something about Ethan Goldberg. I know he used to work here.
Ethan? Oh, what a tragedy. That man did wonders for this community. It's a shame what happened to him.
Oh, damn
Know
shame.
about his death.
Of course, I conducted the funeral service myself.
I recently found out that Ethan Goldberg and Jack Lauder did business together.
Really? I'm not surprised. Ethan offered his services to many people. He was a whiz with an adding machine. So I heard.
You say something about Jewish people and accounting? Anyways, now that we know both names...
Do you know anything about Ethan G meeting up with
What do you mean,
Joe
Ethan
DeMarco?
G?
In all honesty, I have no idea who Joe DeMarco is. So I'm afraid the answer is no.
Okay, so he won't give us that either. Comment on various
Doesn't any of
oddities.
this strike you as odd?
Should it?
Two Jewish men, both in business together and both belonging to the same synagogue, are killed within 2 weeks of each other. A third man, who may or may not be Jewish, is nowhere to be found. There are only two connections between these three men. One is Jack's business, the other is this synagogue.
Rabbi Stone, I hope you're not suggesting anything.
Oh,
Let me finish. People all over the world use religious communities to network and conduct business.
That's true.
This is nothing new. You know this, Rabbi Stone. If there is a connection, it has to do with their business dealings and nothing to do with Beth Tikva. I won't stand for our reputation being tarnished. Do I make myself clear?
As crystal.
I'm glad we understand each other. Now, if you'll excuse me, it is rather late.
I understand. I'll see myself out.
Wait, let me give you my card.
Oh yeah, we got inventory. Oh whoa, get on someone's nerve, thrown out by. Oh my god, really? That's a thing?
Feel free to email me if you have any more questions.
Guys, this is like an achievement guide in 8 days. Every day you're gonna get another achievement. Holy shit, you just can't go back there at all. Wow, you just totally get kicked out. Alright, Battery Harris, let's not die. This looks like a fucking dive. Got Zelig's card. I don't know. Rabiz at Ravnit.com. I feel like I've gotten something from Rabiz. Rabbi Z. Alright. Yep, sleazy graffiti on the grimy alley. I've seen that shit before. Bar entrance. I like how it's really right next to the subway. Oh, wow. But I think God would understand. Yeah, sure. Alright, let's go into the bar. Fucking Irish bar with... where we gotta find somebody named Joe DeMarco? Uh-oh. Who's that? Woman.
Excuse me. Hello?
She ignored me. She seemed to be staring into space at something that wasn't there. In another place, another time, I might have stopped to help her. But people like her are a dime a dozen in this city. Something tells me that's a, she might be a Easter egg for another game that this company makes. Yeah, she most definitely is. Welcome to New York. Yeah, I'm almost positive she is an Easter egg for one of the Black Well or Black Guard or I think it might be Blackwell. I'm not entirely sure. But this company makes another adventure game. So, I think so, because I think a redhead is their main character. Large selection of spirits. Alright, so there's a bartender and a bar patron. Photos.
Don't forget about it.
Old faded photographs. I don't think she'll actually tell us anything. Alright, so let's talk to the bar patron.
Evening.
Yeah?
Nice night.
Whatever.
So what's your name?
Look, could you leave me alone?
Ask
Do
about
you know
Joe.
Joe DeMarco?
Sure I do. That's my name.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah. What of it?
You're a hard guy to track down.
Well, yippee. You found me. What do you want?
what do we... Oh.
What's your beef with Ethan Goldberg?
Never heard of him.
Your name appears in connection with his.
Lots of Ethan Goldbergs.
It's true.
Lots of Joe DeMarcos. Both are common names. You got nothing. So leave me alone.
Ethan was killed just outside of this bar.
Coincidence. You still got nothing.
Do you know Rabbi Zelig?
What's a rabbi?
Was he being serious? Maybe. His true intentions were hidden behind those dull, glassy eyes. A ruse or plain ignorance? It was impossible to tell.
His full name is Amos Zelig.
Nope. Sorry.
What's your connection with Jack Lauder?
Don't know him.
Sure you do. He wrote you a number of checks.
Whoever he wrote them to, it wasn't me.
Your name is on the checks.
Then it's some other Joe DeMarco. Get out of here.
God, the recording quality is so bad.
Are you Jewish, Mr. DeMarco?
Huh? No. What the hell is Jewish?
Oh, come on. His ignorance was either fake or genuine. Either way, I had
Never
my
mind.
answer. All right.
So long.
Yeah.
So we can't talk to him. How about the
Excuse me.
bartender?
I'm looking for information on Ethan Goldberg. He was killed outside of this bar. Do you know anything about it?
He gave me a glare that told me everything I needed to know about asking more questions.
Do you know a Mr.
So he's
Jack
not going to
Lauder?
answer anything. Wilton, the guy eyeing the other customers, seemed he wasn't a very talkative fellow.
I'm looking for information on Joe DeMarco.
He narrowed his eyes and glared daggers at me. I wasn't going to get any information out of him. But was there a flicker of recognition in his eyes? Alright, so...
Excuse me. Hello?
Yeah, I guess that's all we can do there? Is there something we missed? I don't know. It's hard to tell. But I just realized how, where we are in the episode. And, I guess we'll look through this computer, we'll talk to the wife, and see if there's anything else that we can, think of. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.